What's up guys, it's RagesSorrow here, and it's been about a week since my last commentary. I recently caught the flu, but I'm all better now. But that's not what today's video is about. Today's video is about the changes that Jagex plans to make to the EoC when the Calfight King and the Range Slayer dungeons are released on January the 14th. Now, I personally feel that all of these changes are needed, so let's go over them and I'll try to explain them the best I can. Number one on the list of changes is to the offensive capabilities of high-level bosses. Jagex has noticed that since the EoC's launch on November the 20th, that significantly lower-level players have been killing bosses, such as those in the God Wars dungeon, a bit too easily. They plan to combat this by making a change to how the bosses will approach you in combat, such as possible damage increase, as well as a new attack style that may be added to them. A few bosses that are already targeted for this buff include the Corporeal Beast, as well as the God Wars Dungeon Generals, just to put a few names on that list. Number two is the change in the defensive values of armor. Jagex has noticed that the differences in defenses for armors around, let's say, level 70 to 80 defense aren't really enough to make you want to spend the money to go that next level up, such as upgrading from Bandos to Torva. You know, not really much of a difference. They plan to change this by making armor of a higher level even better than the ones before it. You know, instead of a slight linear curve like they had before, the increase is going to be at an exponential curve, meaning it's going to be a lot higher. Now, this will not only make the higher level armors worth buying, but it will make it more worth your time actually getting your defense levels up to actually use the equipment. Number three, the addition of strength boosts and set effects. Now, to make higher level armor even more appealing, Jagex plans to add individual strength boosts to all of the Nex armors, and a few other items like the Bandos chestplate, possibly the Armadile chestplate, as well as the Garb of Subjugation. Now, to make Nex armors far more superior, they will be adding an additional strength boost to them with set effects. Now, Jagex believes that these three changes will be significant enough to impact how bossing is currently done. And finally, for their list of changes, Jagex plans to change some of the healing abilities just a little bit. Because Jagex has noticed that regeneration and rejuvenation are a bit too powerful. Now, the reason for this is with these two abilities, you rarely need food when fighting certain bosses. Such as, after you're done with a fight, simply just use regeneration, get your HP up. Oh, you're about to die. Use rejuvenation. You're healed back up. Now, to combat this, they're going to do something real simple. They're going to be increasing the cooldown timer on rejuvenate to 5 minutes from 60 seconds, I believe it was, and reducing the healing effect of regenerate by about 20%. Now, in spite of all these changes, Jagex has added a little gem that may make Dragon Claws useful once again. They plan to add chaotic add-ons for the Dragon Claws. Now, what this means is you will actually have to buy the basic offhand upgrade and the main hand upgrade for the Dragon Claws. Now, to make it fair, since you're going to need both of these components to actually make the Dragon Claws worth it, the main hand and offhand's dungeoneering token cost is going to be significantly less than a normal chaotic weapon and a normal chaotic offhand. The add-ons will provide an even higher chance for a critical strike, as well as increased attack speed and an increased damage bonus. Needless to say, with these new chaotic claws, you'll be able to tear through almost anything. I know, bad pun. Bad pun. Now, seeing as how the Calfight King and the Range Slayer dungeons are rumored to require the very best equipment to actually be able to compete with the monsters inside them, I highly suggest buying the best armor and weapons that are available to you now, because it's better safe than sorry to get them now before they skyrocket in price and you have trouble getting them. Now, before I end this video off, I just want to give my final thoughts on these changes as a whole. Now, I firmly believe that the above changes are needed. I, however, do not think that they will impact bossing as much as they plan. The reason for this is that if you go back and look in most of my guides, if you have access to Soul Split or even the Vampirism aura, you don't need the defensive ability Rejuvenate all that much, and Regenerate's not even that much of an issue. Now, however, if any changes need to be made to my guides, I will do so. I'll make that promise to you guys right now. But that's pretty much all the info I have for you guys. If you found the video informative and or even enjoyed it, then feel free to leave a like as well as a comment with your thoughts on these changes. Let me know what you guys think. I love the feedback. And if you're new here, then feel free to subscribe for more update videos, vlogs, guides, just whatever I decide to post. And till next time, guys, I've been RagesSorrow, and as always, peace.